Hey everyone, it's Derek, CEO of USEL Youth Robotics, here to welcome you to the RoboPalooza competition that is happening on Saturday. Couple questions I've been getting asked that I'd like to fill you in on so that way you understand what RoboPalooza is and how the process is going to go. So competitions are always a little hectic, so just be aware that there's going to be a lot of moving parts, especially at Toyota Arena, which is a beautiful venue to host competitions. However, it is a big arena, right? So there's going to be a lot of moving parts going on. So be a little bit patient, but the plan is for students to begin arriving anywhere between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. Doors will open at 9 o'clock and the check-in process will begin. Once students check in, there will be an assigned table based on the school that the students go to, and all the students in the same school will be sitting together for the duration of the competition. Now, RoboPalooza, a lot of students have been going home saying, oh, I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the competition, and that is by design. So RoboPalooza is a midway checkpoint competition for students that serves two purposes. One, it's going to get them some experience in a competition setting. For many students, it's going to be their first time being in a loud environment trying to code a robot. The second purpose it's serving is it's going to be a way for us to allow students to test themselves on different challenges that they don't know what the challenges are going to be, right? So they're going to have a problem presented to them, and then they'll have 2 hours to solve as many of the challenges. There's only 3 different ones, but they'll have 2 hours to solve as many of the challenges as they can. We are fairly confident that most students will solve at least one challenge, and that is the goal. Ideally, we would like them to solve all 3. However, it is not required at this competition. The main thing we want students to do is use critical thinking and use the techniques that they've been learning in class to solve the various challenges that are presented in front of them. So they're going to have to think about, okay, what is the challenge? And what's the best way to code my robot to solve this challenge quickly? For many students, it's going to be the first time they've ever had to do work without the assistance of their instructor giving them advice. So it's just meant for them to start learning how to function as an individual, right? Without the assistance from adults. Because as they start progressing through to more major competitions, things are going to happen to them, and coaches can't help them at these competitions. So this is all part of the learning process for students. Of course, some are going to pick up techniques and strategies faster than others. There are students who have participated in the past, so they may have a little bit of an advantage. But that's okay, right? The goal here is for us to provide a fun, exciting atmosphere for students, get them to get some experience, and hopefully we keep encouraging them to stay in the program so they can get better and better as the years go on, with the ultimate goal being that they get so good that they earn a spot on Team USA one of these years and get to travel with us to an international competition. Right at 9 o'clock, the doors are going to open, and at 9 is when we will have the front desk doing check-ins. Check-in is going to be located at the southeast corner of the stadium, which is marked main entrance. I'll bring a picture up here on the screen for you to see. There's not going to be anyone else other than us there in the morning, so you'll see like signs, banners, and people kind of going into the entrance. And everybody will go in there, and we'll just be marking people as they arrive. The main competition will start promptly at 10 o'clock. We have a video that will be a welcome video that will be played on the Jumbotron that will issue out the 3 challenges to the students. And then each team will also get a team packet that has the 3 challenges in print on paper. So that way they can reference it later on. At 10:30, the timer is going to start. And the students will all have 2 hours to complete as many of the challenges as possible. Students will mainly be competing on the concourse area. Toyota Arena is like a circle, and then there's like a stadium of ice in the middle. So students will be on the outside of the concourse competing for the majority of the time from 10:30 to 12, or 10:30 to 12:30. And in those 2 hours, there'll be judges up there that will be scoring students as they come through. And then As soon as students are done with their robot test, they will filter back into the arena, and they will have an opportunity, if they finish in time, to go down on the ice and do like an exhibition run. At 1 o'clock, there will be a final round for the top 4 teams, or I'm sorry, the top 3 teams, to compete in a final competition in front of everybody to determine who is first, second, and third. Okay, so at 1:30, everybody will be asked to clear out of the stadium, and so that way the stadium crews can clean up and set up for the actual hockey game. Okay, so there's gonna be a break from like 1:30 till 5:30 is when the next time you'll have to be back. Okay, now a couple things about the competition. As I said, competitions there's a lot of moving parts, so it gets really loud in there, and there's gonna be some constant movement. The concourses, they are not meant for like people to just put up a chair and like sit by where the students are coding. They're moving walkways, so you can go up, say hi to your student, take some pictures and videos, but try to keep the flow of traffic going. Don't stay there too long. There will be some other activities out on the ice and other areas of the arena going on for you to participate in during that 2-hour time period. Also, the snack bars will be open, and students will be provided lunch. The special thanks to the Ontario Reign for providing that for our students. Okay. At 5:30, everybody is going to be asked to come back to the Ontario Reign hockey game, because that's where they're doing all the awards ceremonies for everybody. So at 5:30, all the students who participated will gather up. We'll go through the entrance and set up for the Parade of Champions. The Parade of Champions is where all the students will come out onto the ice before the hockey game starts. They'll make an announcement, do a parade for them, and they'll be recognized for their hard work throughout the day by the audience in attendance. So it's a really cool experience for the students, and it happens right before the hockey game, and they do get to see like the hockey teams come out from the tunnel and things like that. So it's really cool. And then the teams that win trophies will be recognized during the first intermission, and the top team will actually ride the Zamboni during the first intermission break and be recognized in front of the crowd as well. So, and then after that, it's just about enjoying the hockey game, having fun with friends, and kind of relaxing from the intensity of the competition. Remember, students are going to be a little nervous. It's their first time. Don't worry. That's what, it's just experience that they need to get. And we want them to get experience. And we want you as parents to get experience with the competitions. So that way, as the more competition intensive competitions come on down the line, like here in May, and then if your team advances to nationals in June or even worlds, it's not a brand new experience for you, and your students are more confident and they know what's going to go on at a competition. Okay, so with that being said, make sure you get your tickets. There's a link in this email below. If you have any questions, please email Robert Rubio from the Ontario Reign. The ticket link, for some reason, isn't working well on some cell phones, so if you can, use a PC to reserve your tickets. Remember, every student gets 2 free tickets, and then any additional tickets you do need to purchase. Parents, we do ask that you stay for the entire competition when the students start competing from 10 to 1. And then parents, we appreciate you guys supporting us by bringing your students to these events on Saturdays. None of this is possible without the help of everybody. So we have some big things planned for the future that we're really excited for, and we look forward to you being a part of these programs for years to come, and look forward to hopefully qualifying another team for Team USA. So thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday.